have on it. How all the high-tech things and blah, 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 blah. Now, getting off of that, getting to the point. Neb-Haru was named by our ancestors. Because when we talk about, everybody want to keep talking about the Sumerians. Remember the Egyptians, or the black melanated people, which were here before the Caucasian. BC means before the Caucasian. Were in existence long before the Sumerians and educated the Sumerians. So, when we want to talk about Neb-Haru or Neb-Haru, our ancestors named our mothership Neb-Haru after the Egyptian Neterules or principles Nephthys, aka Nebhet, and Horus, aka Horu. Nephthys, Nebhet, Horus, Horu. Together, the African name for Nephthys is Nebhet, and the African name for Horus is Horu. So using these African names together would be Nebhet or Neb, and then Horu or Horu. Neb-Haru. So, Nephthys, aka Nebhet, we know was alongside Isis, or Aset, being the guardian of Osiris or Asur. We know that Osiris is what? The mind. God. The omnipresent entity. The mind. The creator. So we know that Nebhet is a bodyguard, not a bodyguard, a protector of Osiris, a protector of the mind. And together, Nebhet or Set have a son named Anubis or Anupu. So Anubis is what? Righteousness. He helps weigh your soul on the scales of Mayat. So Set being a god of your lower self and Nephthys being a protector of Osiris have a child which symbolizes righteousness. So the first half of the name of Neb-Haru, which is Neb, means the protector of the mind from the lower self, which can only be defeated by righteousness. So the return of Neb-Haru is symbolic to the Aquarian age, which will be awakening the mind from this 6,000 year period of unrighteousness we've been traveling this celestial zodiac dome from. Which, if you watch my video, 76 trillion year history of the black race part 4, I break it down. So for 6,000 years, we've been living in our lower self, our Set. And now we're going to be defeating that through the oncoming of the Aquarian age, which is the awakening of the mind, Osiris, through righteousness. So Neb, the female Nebhet, the female Nechert, which is the protector of Osiris, the mind. That's the first meaning of the first half. Then Horu, we know, is the sun. The son of Isis, or Aset, in Osiris, or Asur. We know that Horus, long story short, without going into a drawn-out history of Horus or Horu, you can look him up and look up his etymology without me making this video about him. We know that he is symbolic to what? Sun. We know that they stole Jesus, the son of God, from Horu. Horus is symbolic to the sun. And we know that Horu, or Horus, the sun, battles Set. And we know that what? The planet is heating up right now. And if you are not a naturally carbonized being, you are going to be incinerated, aka the Caucasian. So we understand that our ancestors, understanding the three wisdoms of the universe, which they practiced, which was alchemy, turning lead to gold, aka a dull spirit to a vibrant spirit, astrology, studying the celestial bodies and how they interact with us, and theurgy, if I'm saying it right, Theurgy, theurgy, which is rituals, which is how to invoke the first two I just named, which was alchemy and astrology. So we understand that our ancestors, understanding these sciences, named our mothership Neb-Haru in order to give us the meaning of when this ship returns, it will be symbolic to the reawakening of the mind from Set, which is the lower self, and due to the activation of righteousness, aka our DNA codons awakening due to us entering the Aquarian age and getting out of this 6,000 years of Set, as well as Horu, the sun heating up. The sun is why in the Bible, because we know that Jesus is plagiarized from Horus, Horu. So we know that they say revelations will take place with the return of the Son of God. We know that the sun, literally in the sky, is coming with the earth, I should say, is coming closer to the sun and is heating up. So Neb-Haru is a sign of all of these prophecies taking place. So the return of Planet X, aka Neb-Haru, is symbolic to the restoration of the black race, us getting back on our throne, returning back to righteousness from our lower selves through the awakening of our minds, our Osiris, due to coming into contact with the Aquarian age, as well as the return of the sun, Horu, is heating up, coming back into our favor. Anything that is not natural to this planet will be incinerated. Now, that is the meaning of the name Nebharu.